So what is a little alpha wife? There is a meme. I'm going to try, maybe you already saw it if I got it in here. I'm going to try and put in, but it is a meme of a lioness and it says something to the effect of a strong lioness knows who she can be out in the wild because she knows who's behind her. And then the lion walks up. I'm sure I'm going to have it here in the community, hopefully around this video. But that is truly the mindset. So a little alpha wife, why I even kind of look at myself as that. It's not what I've really called myself, but I wanted to have some type of a name that would help you understand whether this is for you or not, and if it's something that you aspire to. But if you don't have an alpha husband, this is not really going to apply, and it's important to acknowledge that, I think. But anyhow, the little alpha wife, what I see that as is, yes, you are an alpha out in the wild. As a woman, as a mother, as a wife, as a person in the community, you have to be an alpha. You've got to get stuff done. You've got to make decisions. You got to show up at work. You've got to progress in your career. My family's just getting home, so it's probably going to get a little bit loud. But anyhow, the little is the part we're really going to focus on, and we're going to dig deep into what I mean by little. But when it comes to being a wife, us being the little alpha to our big alpha, and how freaking sexy that can be, and how it can create a universe in which the two of you only exist and only know about. It's magical when you do, but that's really where we're going to focus, is on the little. And what does that mean? How do we be the little alpha to our husband in a millisecond, in a split second? And how do we tap into that little of us? And when I say little, what I mean is I want you to think into yourself in that purest version, in that smallest place of your heart, in that most sacred place of your soul, and where you feel the most safe, the most protected, as a tiny little wife in his arms. And it doesn't matter our physical size or this, whatever you want to look at it as. And that's one of the things that I have enjoyed the most about this, and that I enjoy the most about this, is because I've always had 40 extra pounds, or was actually my goal weight, or was 30 pounds heavier. And right now I think I'm like 40 pounds over where I want to be, maybe 50. But, it's in my husband's arms. I am his little wife, and I can be that little version of myself and have a place that he and I can go again in a split second. And this is in life. This is in the bedroom. This is in the car. This is in those tough moments where I can just be safe. And again, it's absolutely magical. So we are really going to focus on what that, or I got a stinking hair over here, you guys. I'm sorry. We're going to focus on little. And yes, in the real world, we've got to be alphas. But in this world, we get to be the little alpha. And we get to be his wife, and we get to be that strong lioness out there, knowing who that big lion is behind us and how beautiful of a thing it is. There are a lot of guys out there that talk about the alpha male and how to keep frame and how to be a stoic, or how to utilize the 48 laws of human nature. But what about us women? What about us women that are fanning their flames, keeping them alive? And what about us women that want to be desired? So we are going to get a lot into fantasies in this community, and really understanding what our husbands' fantasies are and what our own fantasies are. I promise you that if you know your husband's fantasies and you help him live those out, not only does it change the game, but it's so hot and it's so worth it. If you haven't had that conversation with him, it's important to. And it's even equally as important for him to know what your fantasies are. We're going to dig into what that is, and how I get to go into that little safe spot in that environment with my husband, and the magic it creates. I've always had a stop at nothing personality, a strong drive. And this is my escape. This is how I get to go to another world and have the time of my life, and how I want that for every other woman too. No one was telling me about this. I can't go find this anywhere. I've read a lot of blogs. I've been a part of a lot of different things. This isn't just about sexy lingerie or having some hot and steamy night with our husbands. This is about how do we really create a, I guess, alter universe to be able to escape in those moments. Now, I'm not sure if you're hearing my little baby, but they just got home. I'm going to go attend to him and we'll record some more about this when the time is right. Anyhow, let's keep going and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.